everybody, how's it going? It's your boy Podtastic and welcome back to another Podtastic video. It's that type of the year again when things get a little bit spooky, so I figured I'd make some videos that deal with some spooky Pokemon. So today, we're going to discuss the origins of one of my favorite ghost type Pokemon, Spiritomb, who also happens to be a dark type Pokemon, so double the spook. This Pokemon is known as a forbidden Pokemon, in other words, basically banished, not allowed. And that's exactly what the Pokedex says. It was bound to a fissure in the Eye Keystone as punishment for misdeeds 500 years ago. It kind of reminds me of Giratina, who was banned to the Distortion World by Arceus for being too violent. Ah, the good Sinnoh region. All these dangerous Pokemon. But back to Spiritomb. What kind of misdeeds did this Pokemon commit? Now before we can answer that question, we need to look at Spiritomb's other Pokedex entries. The Pokedex says that it was formed by 508 spirits, but never really states what kind of spirits. And by what kind, I mean either Pokemon or human spirits. But we'll come back to that in a second. What I really want to get to is the part of the Pokedex where it says that it is bound to the Eye Keystone by a mysterious spell. Now there are two types of beings that I think of when it comes to talking about casting spells. Wizards and witches. Now, I don't recall any witches or wizards in the Pokemon world, human-wise that is. Now, Pokemon-wise, there is Mega Alakazam, but it doesn't say anything in the Pokedex about it being able to cast spells, nor does it limit any moves to support the idea of it casting spells. But there just so happens to be a Pokemon based off of a witch, and it is a ghost type. That's right, I'm talking about the Pokemon Mismagius. Mismagius is known as a magical Pokemon, and is known to cause hallucinations and place curses on its enemies. But that's not all. There's one key thing that we have to put intact here. It is also known to cast spells. See, the Pokedex says it right here. Now I understand that it says spells that make people fall in love, but it doesn't say that it's limited to those type of spells. So for all we know, Mismagius could have a whole arsenal of spells that can cast. Now there is a problem with this theory though. Mismagius isn't exactly a morally good Pokemon itself. I mean, it still curses people and gives them horrifying visions, so kinda hard to forgive that. However, that being said, this Pokemon does sometimes cast spells that help people. That's what the Pokedex says, and the Pokedex is always right. So it wouldn't be crazy to assume that Mismagius cast this spell on 508 spirits and sealed them into the Eye Keystone, thus creating Spiritomb. But let's return to the question of whether these spirits were Pokemon spirits or human spirits. Well, looking at the other ghost types such as Gengar and Yamask, Pokemon who were once human, I think it's pretty safe to assume that these spirits are human spirits. But then you have Pokemon like Drifloon who were made up of spirits from humans and Pokemon, so it gets kind of confusing. It's like Game Freak. Why can't you just be more specific about the spirit? One thing I did notice is that Game Freak is very broad with their Pokedex descriptions. Go more in depth. I want to know more. Just tell us what kind of spirits they are. Are they Pokemon or are they human? Well, you know what? I'm just gonna assume that they're a mixture of both. What do you guys say? Are Spiritombs made of human spirits or Pokemon spirits? Or both? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Pokemon content. I publish Pokemon content every week, so make sure to check it out. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a podtastic day.